Hi guys, me again Aswat. And this time I'm going to do a review for the movie The Invisible Man. Okay, so I want to start off with saying that I will have spoilers for this review as usual because I think I want to help people who do not have the money to go and watch it and just give my honest outtakes about this movie. And to be honest, I love this movie. Oh yeah, I also want to change my grading of movies differently. For now, it's no longer gonna be like 1 to 10. It's gonna be A to E. So it will go A, B, C is the middle one, and D and E. So yeah, just to make it easier for me to grade movies. So this movie is by Blumhouse, which also produce, us and all these new horror movie that are very cheap to make, and this budget of this movie is less than 10 million. But to be honest, it really doesn't look cheap. It looks good, and so that's something good. First of all, of course, the best part of this movie is the plot. The plot is very very good. Second, the actress is also very good. And the Invisible Man is of course very cool. Where I want to start also by saying that I never liked the Invisible Man movies because it scares me. It's very scary. I don't even like Hollow Man. Hollow Man was a bit scary, but so I went in thinking that this movie is going to be not that good. You know what I mean? And I was pleasantly surprised that I enjoyed this movie. Okay, so what is this movie about? This movie is about this girl, this lady. She's escaping from her husband. Her husband is a bit abusive. He's not a bit. He's a very abusive person, and she escaped him, and the husband could not find her. Okay, and then somehow um, turns out news came to her that her husband is dead, and then she feels like she feels at first she feels like, okay, thank God she's dead, so now I can live like a normal person. So um suddenly weird things started to happen where she stays, and that is like in the middle of the movie you started to see, to realize that the husband has gone invisible. So yeah, it's really creepy, it's really scary. But I like this movie because the focus is not so much on him but on her and her experience as being in an abusive relationship. She's very scared, and I like her. I like the actress. I can't remember her name. She's a new actress, I suppose. I have not seen her before, but she's really good. She conveys that from her face, that she's she's been in a very abusive relationship, and then when he started to show up in the middle of the movie, that's when all the action starts. They don't even show him that much. His face, the husband's face, but his character, the Invisible Man, really really scary. um yeah, and but she's smart. Thankfully, because she was so scared at first. There's a turning point where she becomes aware, and she was tortured to the point of madness because nobody can see him. But this guy is the guy is a millionaire. He's a millionaire scientist, and then yet he can get any woman he wants, but I don't know why he wants to follow and stalk her. So until she the point of going crazy, and then that's the movie. In a bit, that's a movie in a very simple way. I like this movie because it's cheap budget. It's lower than 10 million, but it's gonna make its money back in the big way because the movie is really good and the actress, like I say, is very good. But I think the other thing that you can learn a lot watching this movie, how to make a movie with if you don't have a lot of budget. So um I think they focus more on her character. When you focus on the actress, the character, you are not focusing on the environment so much, and you're not focusing on a lot of the more expensive stuff, CGI and whatnot, because you are focusing on one actress, very more focused on the character, and plus you have the invisible man, so he doesn't need to belong. He doesn't need to be in the screen with her, but she's, you know, the focus. You focus on the character. It's a character-driven movie. Yeah. Another thing that I like about this movie, of course, the Invisible Man. The reason I like this over Hollow Man or the previous Invisible Man, which I try to avoid because it's so scary. But I like this aspect because it's all technology based. It really can. This is a spoiler, so avoid. You can turn off the review right now. But the spoiler is for you to see why my point is I love this movie. Is the suit. Is actually the guy becomes invisible because he have this high tech suit, and that to me is like, man, if you like Marvel movies, if you like all the superhero movies, this is kind of like that movie. Is like the Iron Man movie. He created the husband. Unfortunately, he's evil. He created this suit that can make him invisible. It's amazing. And I like technology, as you know. I like technology. So I think that's where a lot of the millions go to do the CGI effect for the suit, because the suit really looks good. Because there's part of the in the middle of it where she started to realize, the abused wife started to realize that this guy is haunting her. So she investigate the house. She found this suit, and it was amazing, man. I like technology a lot, so the suit is fantastic. So that alone makes me happy. I like scientific stuff, and then I like movies like it's not so supernatural, but it's grounded in technology. So I wasn't that less afraid, but I was afraid for her. But but what makes this movie great to me is the ending. The ending was fantastic. I think the ending is rewarding because she was driven to the point of madness, and then he killed a lot of good people around her. There's one character that something happened. I won't spoil here, but is he did a lot of bad things. So when you see the end, it's really rewarding. It's a really rewarding movie. So I left I went to the cinema feeling having a lot of doubts, but I left the cinema feeling, wow, this is a great movie. And probably I will buy on Blu-ray. Probably I will buy on Blu-ray if it has sales, because it's not that epic. But the reason I like this kind of type to buy is how to learn. I learn like how they do it in a low budget movie. It's a teaching moment. There's another movie that I buy on Blu-ray. It's not that great, but I still buy it because you can learn a lot, which was Tangerine. Tangerine is a movie that was shot on iPhone. So I wanted to learn from more what they did in that movie and how they made it look expensive. So you get to learn. I like that kind of movie. So this is a great movie. So like I say, I have a new new rating system. So this for me is definitely an A minus. It's up there. It's A, but A minus, because it's definitely a good movie. And I think I don't know whether I want to watch it again immediately, but I want to watch it because the actress, I like the actress. She's not to be honest, okay, this is the fault a lot of people do. Most people will find the most sexiest, sexy looking actress or hot body. No, this they choose a person who looks like a normal person. She doesn't look glamour like an actress. She looks like a real person, and when she goes crazy, she looks like a normal person who goes crazy. So I like her. I like her acting, because I cannot. I mean, who doesn't want to see a beautiful person? But sometimes when you put a beautiful person who cannot act to play somebody, it sometimes doesn't work. You know, like for example, like the Harley Quinn movie, it doesn't work for me, man. I think yeah, Margot Robbie is beautiful, but I don't think that fits her. I don't think the Birds of Prey or whatever the group that movie fits their because they choose beautiful people to play these roles. That's a problem. Like in the same problem I had with Charlie's Angels. They simply pick pretty people, but they cannot act. So this movie has chosen a good actress fit for the role. She looks her part. No, she looks when she first escaped from the husband, and she looks like very. She's like traumatic, and you can identify with her. You want her to win, and yeah. So that's why it gets an A minus, because it's really not that epic, but it's notable, and I would love to study this movie again. So it's got an A minus. That's my review for in the Invisible Man. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.